Right then. You all know what this is, right? Recent acquiring. The same thing, but platinum. Not just any platinum. It's a Finnish platinum, to be exact. And this is an oddball, as the black label one was not done like that. It only has the English, German, French, Italian and Spanish, I believe. But the platinum, tar lions out of here. The platinum is at least in Finnish on top of the other ones now. Here we can see that you can see it badly, but the black label code here is 9878025 and the platinum one is 9221920. And the odd thing is that with the black label it matches the manuals and discs and the barcode, but with the platinum it does only match with the barcode and the manuals. The disc have 1 instead of 0. I have no idea why. Speaking of all the contents, here we have arcade mode and GT mode. You can't probably see it so well, but the surface on this side is a bit different between these. It looks slightly different and especially it feels different. Here we have the manual itself, which has some errors. More on that. Driving strategy guide and an insert announcing the thing you can see over there, and the pit stop disc. This is the scratch and sniff, which I believe was in other regions as well. And what comes to a platinum set, generic ugly platinum discs. Now there has been a rumor about PAL 1.1, but let me tell you, I have checked both black labels and platinums. They have the exact same data. So unless you live in a country that has translation made with platinum, I can say go for. Well, doesn't matter, but if you live in English language area, then go for the black label. If you want, bloody hell, if you want value, that is. This has some value, the platinum one, as it is translated. If it would be English only, the black label would be definitely definitely more valuable now. The Platinum one has a manual. This has some things corrected and added to it. And the driving strategy guide. Now, what's interesting about the black label is that, did I... no? Oh. See that image over there? It's clearly taken from GT1. So is in fact this one here too. But in this updated Platinum manual, you can see that it's clearly taken from GT2. And so is this one, you can recognize it. So they have updated that and some of the information. And as I don't have the English language the manual, these are harder to pinpoint, as I don't know the exact wordings that are changed. But yeah, if someone actually has the English Platinum manual, please scan it or something. I'd like to compare the two. The US one doesn't count, it looks different. This is the PAL thing. But yes, they have done some info updating here. And yeah, the images are corrected too, which is interesting. What was I saying before? Yes, the black label manual actually, it lies about saving. In GT mode it says go to home and select load save from there, and that's how it was done in the first game, but not here. The Platinum one has that one actually corrected. The mentioning of that is taken out completely, which is interesting. And of course the Platinum one doesn't have the insert about the pit stop disc. I reckon that's because, you know, those Platinum discs, I'm not a fan of those Platinum discs, you know, at all. But if there's one edition I'd like to have, it would be a yet another black label, but not just any black label, the Australian black label. The Platinum was released like the black label in there, in a big box, the one that has the middle thing and it opens on two sides. I'd like to have that. CIB naturally, as these are. Just for fun, you know, the Australian big box. I mean, these are the regular boxes. You know, if it would be released here like that too, it would be a lot easier. Yeah, there was some games such as Ridge Racer and Crash Bandicoot, to name two, that were actually released in a regular box and a big box. Black Label that is, and Doom was big box originally. All the later editions were regulars, and in fact Crash 2 has been released as two types of regular cases, oddly enough. The other type has actually two variants. The UK one seems to be the only one that has the demo disc on the other side of the thing, but but yeah, why not just do one box? It would make things a lot easier. I kinda like these discs. I don't recall if I've ever even seen the Japanese discs. I've seen the US discs. They are a bit odd. I like these PAL Black Label discs. But the PAL region has one edition. Japan has two revisions with the GT mode, and US has three and two with arcade. Trivia for you. But running out of time, so goodbye sirs and all that jazz again. Goodbye sirs.